All right. Anyway, excellent to have you here today. GTAs are working on grading. What I wanted to do is push it back. So I wanted to push it back so that the exam wasn't Monday. You could ask some questions, and yeah, and I know that you're on your own with one of those chapters, but we've got pre-recorded videos anyway that should cover most of that. So the makeup exams and exam 4 open. They open at the 5th, I believe, and they open the 5th. And I never told you I was triplets. There was 3 of us. I lied to you. I told you I was an only child. Anyway, the exam opens on the 5th, and then the makeup exams open. So let me tell you a little bit about that. The makeup exams, you can take one exam that you've never taken, okay? So if for some reason you decided not to take it, you missed it, you can take exam 1, 2, or 3, and that'll be open for 48 hours. Now, you can't take more than one, we'll know that. But one is unless something drastic happened and you've talked to me directly, you can only take one. Now, there's a couple people with medical emergencies, things like that. Besides that, we've got, but you can't retake exam 4. Okay, this is really, really critical. Yes, technically finals week is next week. But we're trying to get things graded, and we're trying to wrap things up so that you know where you're at early, and you can focus on your other classes. So please do not miss exam 4, okay? The date is the 5th. Both of those open up on the 5th, so Wednesday. So, and then they should be open Wednesday to Thursday, Thursday to Friday, maybe midnight, maybe it's like 2.5 days. I don't know, Shelby's, everybody's, that sound all right? We'll go to midnight on Friday. Any questions about that? No? None? All right. That's over chapters 10 on gender, 17, where I put a lot of focus on the environment and some notes and slides for my environmental sociology class in particular. That's not a ad for that class, because that class always fills. But I wanted to go deeper with that chapter. Like I mentioned before, Social 100 textbooks really don't go as far as they should, I think, on the environment piece. So no questions about the exams. You've got that. They're still finishing up with grades. If anybody turned anything late, they should have most everything graded by early next week, but I don't want to go too long, just to make sure if somebody turns something in, we can say it's Tuesday, everything's graded. If you don't see something, now's the time to email somebody. If I say that too early, then we get flooded with emails. So wait until early next week, and I'll make an announcement when everything is graded, or the GTAs will make an announcement, then you'll know. Okay, food drive. Let me see, I haven't clicked on the food drive, but I'm right here. So it's me looking at my computer, and you looking at me, looking at my computer, and the dogs are looking at me, looking at you, looking at the computer, looking at me. Let me see where our food drive is at. 100. It looks like we've raised $446. That's not a lot. We did $9,000 last year. I'm not really sure across the board in my classes why the donations are down, and it's really that much across the board. Maybe I didn't make it seem as dire or necessary, but it's a thoughtful post, and only $5. If you haven't shared that link with somebody in your family, maybe it's hard for you to donate. Maybe COVID, but this was last spring, 9,000. I mean, we in a positive way. Wait, is this spring? It is. Last fall, mid-COVID, we ended there at 9,000, 18,000 meals. So I'm not sure. Maybe I haven't made it as urgent because because I'm focusing on the semester. Not really sure, but donate, please. If you don't think you need it because you're getting an A, consider donating so that people who are food insecure know where their next meal is coming from. If you know where your next meal is coming from, consider donating, because some people don't. So yeah, anyway, then make sure to make your discussion board post. If anybody wants to write a paper on homelessness and poverty in Northern Colorado, that is an option if you don't have any money. I would never make this just a pay gig, because my mom, kind of criticized that. But of course, I completely disagree with her in that everybody should want to give, but not everybody does. And maybe sometimes that's just because you don't have a link in an accessible way and life is busy. So we've got an easy link, an easy way to help people directly in your community. And my Boulder class, which only has 28 people, has donated $650. If we've only truly raised 400 some dollars, you don't want Boulder with 28 people to get the better of you. And actually there's only like half of that. Yeah, come on. We got at least, we have to, I'm not into violent metaphors, but let's crush the CU students in as far as the food drive. So if you haven't donated yet, please do. Okay, so that's out of the way. That is, 25 points is a lot, I think. That's like 2.5. So if you got a 70 on an exam, you've got a 90 and plus 5 points left over, something like that. Anyway, so moving on, top hat points. Yes, we will be calculating top hat points. That helps a lot too. Now, it doesn't matter if we didn't meet a couple times for top hat or I didn't do the questions. It's based on how many times you participate for how many times I ask the questions. So for every time I open the questions up, if you answered 90% of the time and above, I think it's 4 or 5% added to your grade. It's a decent amount. That really helps people that are on the borderline. We will be figuring that out, and I'll be talking to the GTAs about how to figure that out. It's always a little tricky, but not too big of a deal. That will not be until next week. First priority is you taking the tests. Second priority is getting everything graded and back to you. And then next week, we've got a little breathing room. We'll add the extra credit points. We'll add everything like that. So I think, is it the 4th? May the 4th be with you. Is that when the extra credit is due? It is. So time is running out to donate. So please do, because that cuts off tomorrow at midnight. All right, so got the food drive, we've got grades, we've got kind of the exam covered. Briefly, I just want to say thanks. Thanks for an awesome semester. We always tackle or pursue or learn about what I think is a lot of challenging stuff. And not just challenging like calculus is challenging, but challenging because we're examining gender and age and race and multiple perspectives and asking people to get outside their comfort zone and see if you can at least understand where somebody's coming from who might have a very different point of view than you, and who may be right or wrong about a lot of things. And that is directly related to our ability to create social change, which is directly related to our ability to how we can communicate in ways that people will receive well and or persuasively and or would get them to think about different perspectives. So for all of that and doing that in a respectful way, I just really appreciate everybody in the class all semester long. And thanks for participating. I kind of think, like, if we're going back next fall and this is it for me lecturing in my living room, this is boring. I want to be on a college campus. That being said, I tried to make it fun. I hope the participation was fun. I hope the class was fun for you. And more importantly, I hope you learned something. And more importantly, I hope a lot of you decided to major in sociology or minor in sociology, because this is a fantastic department with incredible human beings who even have the ability to clone themselves. Oh, look at that handsome guy back there making pizza. Who are you? Oh wait, that's me. Anyway, so thank you for teaching me stuff, for participating, and maybe participating a little bit more than some online classes. I got some good feedback already this semester, people being really positive about it. I hope we returned your assignments as quickly as we could. I hope we gave you good feedback. I hope if you felt like none of that happened, that you reached out to us and that we then like communicated. Yeah, any questions, anything?
Yeah, we actually have a surprise for you.
What?
We have a
we like
yeah,
the class?
we like some of us in the class, we have a surprise for you.
And I don't know. Hey, oh, there's that handsome guy again. I saw him from the back. It doesn't look like he's got a bald spot yet. That's the point at which I shaved my whole head. You know. Well, what is it? I don't know. That's weird. I mean, it's awesome, but what's Cancun? A vacation to Cancun? You shouldn't have. What? Oh, awesome. I'm recording this. Yes. I have asked all semester long to show your camera. Now you have. Oh, that's totally cool. Oh, no way. Oh, that's sweet. That's awesome. 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 Totally awesome. You know what? Oh, human beings aren't all bad, are they? Just when I find myself, actually, just when I find myself, I think my confidence in people is always shaken. That's why I got into sociology. Because I was pretty sure that I wasn't right all the time too. How nice. That's super nice. Thank you so much. I know that this is weird. I wish I was in a classroom blasting music and walking into the aisles and talking to people before class and giving high fives as people brought food donations down and freaking out the classrooms next to us while we play the loud music before class. And yeah, having teachers that show up at the very end of class sessions, jealous at how much my students participate and how gorgeous you all are as human beings. All of that. I miss all that. I hope I can get in the classroom next year. If this was your first semester of college or second semester, and this isn't how it works, we're gonna get back to all of that. And it sounds like if you want to get back to it, you got to be vaxxed, right? So hopefully, you know, science. I mean, you're here learning about science. So apply some science. We'll all get back in the classroom. My arm is still sore from my most recent vax, which was really recently. This morning at 7:30 a.m. That's always a great way to start off a Monday. Anyway, wow, how nice. I don't even know what to say. That's super nice. That's just, I'm like, that's ridiculously nice. I hope you enjoyed the class. I really do. I don't know. Yeah. Is there anything else? I don't know. Melanie. This is my, oh, come on, Emma. Oh, the background won't change. I'm trying to like tilt my computer to show you my puppy, but my pit bull, my bestest bud. But I guess because of whatever Zion did to the background there, that's not possible. So maybe I can't lift her up. She's like 90 pounds. She's my snuggle muscle. So I would have a dog wave at you and say goodbye, but any last questions? Look, I'm still going to be around. We've got all week. So I would say this, reach out if you have any questions, if you have a concern, if you want to know more about the social department or social classes, I don't know, really anything. And I think there's a ton of great instructors in this department. I always give a lot of props. Our grad students teach great classes. The people who are tenured here are great. The people who are adjuncts and senior instructors are fantastic. My hope is, I've already done so many cool things. I'm 47. I hope that life gets back to normal so that all the cool things that you have yet to do in this life, you can do. Not that I don't have cool things to do still, but you know, I can sit out for a while longer if we could get back to you folks and my kids and all that being able to do awesome stuff. You're welcome. Yeah. I love you. I do. Because you never know, right? You never know. Could be your last gig, could be your last day, could be your last semester in college because your YouTube channel. Oh, wow. My son's just told me, like, so I've been watching Mark Rober once in a while, but I didn't know that is it his son that's autistic? And he like does all this incredible like work about autism. Anyway, so whatever you're doing out there, whether it's your YouTube channel or whether it's your degree or whatever it is, please stay in touch. Feel free to stay in touch. Yeah, let's thank the TAs. They're there. I still think you need a poster in the background. Come on. But your help has been invaluable. I can't do this class without an awesome team. And I really, because we're so fast paced and I'm doing so much in so many classes and they are too, I mean, they're rolling, they're doing their thing, and they are awesome for helping make this class work. Yeah. So a lot of appreciation. And hopefully soon, although you're taking a Social 100 now, you'll be, pursuing your advanced degree or something, hosting SNL. That was kind of random. I get a chance to really watch SNL anymore. I've been watching some old SNL. Anyway, yep, that's it. I do want you to know though, because I wasn't around last week, that I'm here this week. If you want to Zoom, if you have questions about anything, please reach out. I should be able to get back to you fairly soon. We'll try and wrap up as much of this as possible and donate. There was a time, I think I've been teaching for 15 years now. That's so strange. Anyway, I've been teaching for 15, how bizarre. And I started this at Front Range with cans in the classroom. And occasionally Julie and I needed a box of mac and cheese because we didn't have enough money to like pay our mortgage before kids. So like, here's the deal. If you can donate even a little bit so that somebody has a meal, that's fantastic. And if you can't, and you're somebody who needs a meal, let us know. Let me know, and we'll get some meals to you. And so whatever it is, however you can stay engaged. I know everybody thinks I'm super liberal, but you know the rule: conservative with my money and liberal with my mayonnaise and ranch dressing. We are all many, many, many things in this life. And so, like I said, keep looking at things from a sociological perspective. If you've shared anything from this class with a friend and they've been like, what? Or like, in any vid or any concept, keep doing that. Keep chipping away for social justice, because everybody needs more equality. Everybody needs more love. And certain folks we know get a disproportionate share of it. So let's do our part to create more positivity and peace and compassion and all that business. All right. Well, I know no class has ever done that for me, and that's great. So please, and do they have the course surveys? Yeah, there it is. Are the course surveys active? Has anybody filled one out yet? Do I see ahead a couple people? One? Okay, great. I'm going to go and make sure that they work. It helps though. I appreciate it. And people have valuable suggestions. If you really like something, say that. Just pass it on. And it's important so that we can always improve, because that's my goal. Even though I've been teaching, I guess, for 15 years, I want to teach every class better and better the next time. And so we're not the same people we don't have the same opinions, so that we grow. We are not meeting tomorrow, nope, or Wednesday. Exams will be open. If you have anything that you need now before the end of the semester, or even afterwards, send me an email or reach out. All right? Okay, here's the list. Here we go. I'm going to go feed the chickens after this, and it's raining out. Be good people. Do good things. I am confident in that of all of you. Every single person in this class has the capability to be a good person and go do good things. Mask up and be safe. And exponentially, because of science, yes, it'll get better. You'll be able to wear your mask less. And yet, I'm a musician. I don't want you up in front of the stage all gathered together without your masks hanging on each other, taking pictures, slobbering all over it. Don't do it. If you're going to get up front and dance, put your mask on, right? If you're going to go see concerts outside this year, be mindful of each other and wherever you may be, so that we can continue to keep each other safe. And that way, next fall, maybe even I'll be in a classroom. I was told like a couple months ago that I wasn't going to be in a classroom again. Do you know how like sad I was? I was like legitimately sad. And I'm a person that for many years, if you would have told me that I'd get paid to sit at home and just like not go anywhere, I'd be like, yeah, that sounds like the greatest thing ever. But no, I miss you. I miss my students. So if we're going to do that, you got to be safe and you got to keep it up. Keep the messaging up. If you're going to communicate that to other people, be positive. Do it in a positive way. Yeah, anyway, Peace. Take care, everybody. Thanks so much. I like your signs. Super cool. Be
Thank
well.
you.
Yep.
Thank
Thanks.
you.